tonight's show topic is the fear factor. My profession is a matchmaking. Men's psychology is my expertise, and the female intuition my DNA coding. That means I'm an expert in what women want in their mates and what men need to do to bring joy and happiness to their prospective mates. But men's fear of intimacy too often undermines a promising relationship. Not only this fear, but a byproduct of it, fear of a successful, professional, intelligent woman as a lifelong partner. So tonight's show will feature only the female point of what is often called but poorly labeled as domineering women. And I'm not talking about bondage, but the effect strong women have on a man's psyche. Can you overcome this fear? This is precisely why we have two strong in personality yet beautiful women to give us an insight on overcoming your life and love anxieties. Why do you think young women are needy?
I think that you go through life and you grow, and every decade of your life should be another decade of growth. And, you know, the person I was in my 20s is very different than the person I am in my 50s. The person I was in my 30s is different than my 40s. You know, I think...
Is it getting better?
I think
every man is better than the previous one?
I had a saying for every decade. I said it's the tumultuous 20s, because your life is just going everywhere in every direction, and you really have no control. You think you do, but you don't. So you have the tumultuous 20s. You have the trying 30s. You're just trying everything that you thought you learned in your 20s, and it was just this hurricane. So you had the trying 30s, and you have the grumpy 40s, because now you're just angry, and you just don't know because everything you tried in your 30s didn't work. And now you reach the, I have to be careful. I mean, we're on radio. The frickin' 50s. You know what? Don't frick with me, because I know who I am. I know where I've been, know where I'm going. Things are just great.
Guys, you should call us to the studio here and give us your opinion.
Or not. No, I'm just kidding.
No, and tell us, how do you feel about having a relationship with a strong, powerful, professional woman? I mean, are you intimidated by her being smart, intelligent, driven, ambitious? I mean, do you prefer someone who is just sweet and nice and there for you every evening, cooking, you know, nice soup, waiting for you? I mean, I have nothing against it. I think everyone should do what they feel. You know, if you feel like you want to be mom in this life and just, you know, mother and a wife, it's honorable job to do. But I think the topic tonight, the fear factor, is about, guys, don't be afraid.
Right. Absolutely. Don't be afraid.
And stay tuned. In the next segment, we will tell you so many great benefits. We will promote successful professional women, why you should actually be after them big time. Do you think men shy away from women with a strong personality?
Strong personality. See, and there's a difference in a strong personality and just a strong person, because you can be strong inside and just have a very warm, sweet, open personality. So that's a different question.
What about you, Katie?
I think I'm strong inside, but I am also very soft, very funny, very, you know, I think I'm giraffe-like, and, you know, I mean, I have a different perception of myself. So, but I am very strong. Again, having been a single mom, you have to be. You develop those skills, but not a strong personality. I don't think I come off that way. I don't bark at people when they come up to me, or, you know.
Strong personality is not about barking. Are you barking at people?
No, but some people perceive that.
I mean, honestly, the truth is, I think I've probably approached more of the men that I've been involved with than have approached me.
Oh, really?
When I am in my life, when I've been interested in a man, I didn't wait for the man to come to me. I came to the man, and I think that actually made it a lot easier for the men that I became involved
That's
with.
a golden
I would agree.
words,
Yeah,
you know.
I would agree with that.
A lot of times women, they can't do it. They're just waiting until he will come and knock at your door and
Yes.
Prince Charming waiting for him. Seriously. I like this approach. I think women, they have to take first steps if they feel like it.
Right. I do think hair color has something to do with this too.
There we go.
No, seriously, because
Brunettes.
she can approach and get by with it as an intelligent, strong woman. Seriously, I approach, and I'm a real blonde, so it's okay.
And they will think you're just a bimbo
And
who is looking for
They think-
fun, or maybe looking for,
a lot of things that you're not. But if I approach, it just is different than if you approach.
So she's
I
like a
tend to
strong,
back up.
independent woman, and you, when you approach men, they think you're just looking for a sugar daddy. Still, that's
Exactly.
what I'm teaching guys here. At my
Right.
show, I'm saying do little things like pay
Little
for the
things.
valet. Okay, don't drag her 5 blocks away when she is coming to have a dinner with you and she's wearing these heels. It's not because she's a princess and can walk. It's just a little consideration,
Exactly.
little things. By the way, tell our listeners, why would you come to me? Why would you need a matchmaker, such a gorgeous woman?
First, I trust you because I knew you as a person and a friend. So, and again, it's the woman issue. I think I would have had more difficulty if it were, a male. And and I don't know why, I can't really explain it, but to say, listen, you have a matchmaking, would you put me, what do you think? Here's my qualifications. Here is who I am. Here's what I'm looking for. But because you were a woman, but also a woman who knew me. Mm-hmm. I mean, you knew me, okay, playmate, career woman, single mom, but you knew me a little bit more. So I trusted that. Mm-hmm. And when you trust someone and you don't go out to bars and you don't go and hang out, in clubs and things, this is your choice right now. And I mean, and it's a good one. It's a safe one. I mean, those things, I don't know about those commercials being fake or true, but Match.com, you see people, they're happy. They are. I don't know. I haven't.
It's interesting that you brought up the internet dating, because it's one of the things that concerns me. I don't internet date. Obviously right now I don't need to do that, so I don't know what that's like. But I have a niece that's been doing internet dating, and she did meet someone that way. But I was very nervous about it because you really don't know who you're meeting. It's not screened the same way.
No.
And people can say there's something completely different than what they really are. And I've never used a matchmaker, but I can certainly understand how knowing that someone has actually met the person that they're going to introduce you to gives you a sense of security and safety before you meet that person.
Right.
That person's been screened by a professional who does this for a living.
And at the very worst, if something like that, because I had the experience, you will have, you may not find the love of your life and, fireworks going off, but you have a good time as opposed to, and we've all had that experience, friends, and bless their hearts, they try, who set you up. And I mean, it's a disaster. I'd rather have a professional, someone again who knows me, who knows the other person. Like I said, you have a good dinner, you have a nice time, and you'll have a wonderful, positive experience. Instead of, in the internet dating, you don't know, you could have something really go wrong. And friends, you can break up a friendship because you really didn't like the person, and you're thinking, how in the world could they have ever fixed me up with this person? So it's a safe alternative.
You mentioned that we were introduced through a mutual friend, and that's how I actually meet the majority of the ladies I represent. And that's what I'm explaining to my male clients. I'm saying, look, I know all my clients on a personal level. And when I met you, we met again over the dinner with friends and, men whom I knew who were my friends. He was your friend for like 20 years. And he said, Svetlana, this is the sweetest, the nicest girl you can find in the whole Los Angeles. And I'm like, really? Yeah, I was very impressed with you over the dinner. That's why I invited you. Yeah, he was a good PR for you. So that's why I invited you to join my service, because, and this is exactly how you can possibly find someone online or go through dating services, and they just basically match people based on profiles, but there are no personal knowledge. You can only find someone right for this particular person if you know him, you know her, you know their dreams, desires, aspirations, problems, you know, fears, everything. That's how it works.
So very true.
When people coming to me, men and women, I'm encouraging them to open their hearts and tell me exactly what are they looking for, what kind of lifestyle they have, what kind of relationship they expect to have, you know, what is really important for them in a relationship. Just be honest and open about what you really want. Don't try to just, you know, yeah, sweet, nice, okay. Tell me the truth. If you want to meet the right person, just figure out first what you really want, you know, because you would be surprised how many times people can even verbalize what kind of partner they want, you know. And obviously what I do, it's not just about marriage, it's about finding a true soulmate, you know. That's the main goal for my clients. I'm finding them someone very, very special, and they might never find otherwise, because in today's society, you've been very lucky you found this guy.